Hi guys, welcome by my channel basically. My name is Jolien and I want to give you an update on the quarter one of the reading year for me. So I think I do have a big problem because I chose 100 physical books on the bookshelf behind me, and when I look at some of the books I'm not happy I picked them. So I think I will be changing some of the books, but later in the year. So now I want to focus on the books I still want to read that I probably would have chosen if they weren't on my bookshelf. And yeah, I know there's something big waiting for me later this year, and some of you already know it. I share some of it in my other videos and also on my TikTok, but I bought a house and we are renovating it, and it's the plan probably for me to move there when it is summertime. So I know I want to read as much as possible, so the books that I don't want to keep, they can go and I will put them on my Vinted. But now we are just going to look, we're going to go through the reading journal and look what I did read, and some books that maybe they can go off my bookshelves, what I need to more focus on and some things like that. But yeah, I will show you first the reading journal. So this is the cover page, and then this is the 100 physical books that are behind me, and it's this page as well. And when March ended, I read 26 physical books. So I will just look through the 100 books, and I have to say, like, A Curse to Dark and Lonely I've read, Potion Study, Sight. I think Sight is for now my favorite book of the year that I read. Lockwood and Co, Magic Study, Torment, One for My Enemy Was a DNF by Olivia Blake. So that one still needs to go on my Vinted. And then Thunderhead is also book 2 in the Sight trilogy. I did find that a bit less than book 1, but I also have book 3, and I am kind of hoping for April to end so I can probably read it in May. Then I haven't read a lot of these, but because over here I have the Game of Thrones books mostly, and I feel like I will probably read book 1 but not other books. So yeah, we will see. And then Blauwe Maandag was a DNF. I just DNF'd it like a few days ago, so it's on the book cart over here, and I still also need to put it on my Vinted. Yeah, we have Clockwork Angel and Clockwork Prince I have read, and I finished Clockwork Princess as well, so I finished a trilogy. Bloedbelofte Geestesband, that is from a series. I'm now on book 6, is the last one in that series, and then we are moving to the Bloodlines series that it's in there. Yeah, I have here a lot of the series I wanted to focus on written out, like the Psycho, the Cruel Shifters first from Jasmine Nett. I did chose not to put that on this series to focus on, but I did write it here, and there is on my borrowed shelf. So every month I choose a book, but this month I did it because I felt like I was kind of burning out that series, and I had 2 books left in the and I was going to say Sadie, but an Aaron story. So I wanted to probably read and made the book 5, and then 6 would be the next one. I don't know, I felt like the books changed so much, and in book 1 and 2 and Sadie's story, it was like so. I loved Sadie and Aaron, and now I'm reading Aaron, and I feel like it's missing something. It's like she's more mature, and you didn't see that in Aaron when it was just Sadie's story. So just saying. Yeah. Then I read the Genevieve Reception. I'm not sure if I want to continue it, but I do have the ebook of it. I've read Wings, the study, and the Raven Boys, and then this is another one. This is the books I bought in 2025 and I didn't finish reading them, or I haven't started them. So what's over here? The Psycho Fae, the Cruel Shifters verses over here. We have some Cassandra Clare books, and we have this series, the Bloodline series, and then some thrillers, and of course Alchemist, but I'm kind of scared. I still need to read 300 pages of Alchemist, and I'm sad to see it finish, so I'm trying to read some pages of it, and then I need to break again. So yeah, we will see if I finish it in 2026, because I did start in 2025. And then here we have 26 books in 2026. So I chose some of the books that I didn't put on my physical, like 100 books to read. And there are also, so these are all physical, and here we have some ebooks. What did I read? I have, from the 26 books, I read 1, 2, 3, 4 books completely, and 1 was in DNF, so 5. I'm thinking, because math is not my biggest subject. Like 1/5, almost 1/5 I have read. Yeah, we will see. And then here we have some book bingos. The alphabet one, a romance one, and these are the seasonals ones, but I don't have a lot of seasonal books. I have to say, I have a lot of fantasy, and I don't have a lot of romance anymore, so I feel like these are a lot of most of them are like for romance books, but maybe I need to look into reading more of these romance books. Then we have the Storygraph Reading Challenge from 2026. I think this is called like this, but I just, how many? I picked 38 like prompts, and then I let a random number generator pick it. So a book originally written in a foreign language, so a translated book. I chose The Study. Then a book about college was Earth's End. A book by an author I have read before was Ruckus, because I finished Fishes. Ruckus is for now on a pause because I got bored of the story, and I'm now reading book 3, Scandalous. We have Small Town was Wings. Age Gap was Cursed, Dark and Lonely, because he is stuck in time, and he is like, if you know, he stays the same age, so every year I think he dies or he kills someone, and he's back, it turns back the time, something like that. and she's like probably 18, maybe 21. So yeah. And then here we have the previous book challenge from 2026. I haven't done this one because I don't know which book I need to pick for it. It does say book of choice, but yeah, maybe this will be for the next video. And then here we have a book of Polly, and I did this in March, and in March I chose 6 books to see if they fit it in here. And recently added was Alchemist. I haven't finished it. One word title was Furyborn, that is still on the TBR for this month. I still haven't finished that one. A duology was Dance of Thieves. I just didn't start it. I didn't have enough time. Then we have YA, and that was Magic City, so I did that. A fantasy book was for Harry Potter number 7, and then the free pick was The Goal. So I did finish 3 of them already, and I do write it on here. So as you can see, I write down the month and which like prompt did I get and which book I chose for it. So this, then when I do another one, I will put like May and another color, and I choose well, a double. I end it here, so we go from here further like that. So yeah. And then here we have focus on a series. We have the Cassandra Clare universe. I put them in order, or an order that I found online, but I think you need 1, 2, 3 from the Mortal Instruments, then the Eternal Devices, then 4 to 6 from Mortal Instruments. But then I saw people like reading the Bane Chronicles and Shadowhunter Codex and Tales from the I think I will just read the order that's in here, but I did saw a lot of other different orders. Yeah, most of these books I don't have anymore. I do have the Dark Artificers, these ones. So yeah, we will see. Then we have Vampire Academy. So I said I was on the last book, and then it's the Bloodlines that we follow. Yeah, The Last Sacrifice is a big book. It's over 500 pages, and I have it in like what's it called, an omnibus like that. So the last 3 books are in there, and it's very heavy, and the pages are really thin, and you have to be very careful. So that's why it's taking me a lot longer. And then we have the School for Good and Evil. I put the title wrong, but that's okay. We have here, I read first 4 books, and then I have book 5 and 6 as well. And then we have like a novella, and from the 2 schoolmasters that were brothers. We have also that one as well, but I don't have those books, and I just put them on there so I can see if I want to read those or not. Then this is up to date until like probably last week. So I did read only 26 books in March. So 26 physical books, but I have read an ebook, and here this is also an ebook. Which one was that? Bear Down, but that was for in April, so that one doesn't count. This is then my monthly spreads. Then we have January, so you see here this was my TBR. I chose 10 books and I have read 7 of them. One for my Annie was a DNF, so basically I read 8 out of 10. Then here I did some quick reviews, and this is then how many books and pages I read. Then this is February. I told myself every time you don't finish the TBR from last month, those books are on there on your new TBR, and then you pick 10 books as well. So this one should be 12 books. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I accidentally put 13, but 2 times there are Hesesband. So that one discount. So I only have 12 books then, and I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, which isn't bad, but could have been better. And then we have here as well. And then this is the review page. This is March, and here we have TBR, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 12 books, and I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them as well, because I didn't finish Ruckus, I didn't finish Freeburn, Dance of Thieves I haven't started, and we had Alchemized again. So yeah, I know it could have been better, but it's okay. And then these are the review pages. That's it. And then here we have the title page. I have read 10 books, and those were 4,415. Yes, because I did read an ebook, an audiobook, physical. Oh yes, the Raven Boys. Because I decided to do a spring TBR, and I read one of these in March. So March starts 21st. So I have read 1, 2 of them, and then I DNF'd this one. So 3 out of the 12 books. But I did read 2 of them in April, so those doesn't count. I have then only read 1. So yeah, like I said, I kind of feel disappointed with myself because of the 100 books, physical books that I chose. I don't want to read all of them anymore. So maybe I should learn from that I just need to pick like 20 books at a time that I feel like I want to read those, because I feel sad that I didn't put the Hunger Games in there. I have read not the first book, The Hunger Games, Sonars on the Reaping. I don't have that one physical, but I listen to it, and the Ballad of Songbirds, something like that. So these 2, and then I still need to read Mockingjay and Catching Fire, and I will probably put those on there as well, but later in the year. So I'll first read some other books, and I make some plays and stuff like that. So far I have DNF'd 3 books, which isn't bad, and I think I'll all did those in March and April. So yeah, I don't know. I was going to say, how are your quarter 1 going? How is your reading this year? I think I put myself into a goal that is too big for me, because last year, well, until May I was a student, and then in June I started working full-time. So it's a big change, and I thought, like, when I was a student I read like 20, I had like 3 or 4 months I read 20 books a month, so that was extreme, and now I'm happy if I get like until 8. So yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.